What's up, y'all? We got a new race vlog for you, and in this vlog, we're going to be breaking down the week leading up to my Canal Diggers 5K race, and then breaking down the race and how I broke sub 20 for the first time ever as a 34-year-old man. Let's go. Alright, y'all, 1.1 mile warm up, about 8:46. Now let's hit a couple of miles tempo slash threshold. Two-mile threshold run, 6:28 pace. Whew, that was hard. Time for a couple cool down miles. All right, y'all, Lake Ave. Middle of a workout here. It's race week, Canal Diggers. This Saturday, it's Wednesday. Hoping to perform well in this one because it's my 34th birthday on race day. And my girlfriend and family's coming out, so hopefully I do well. Honestly, I think my course PR is a 20:38. So if I beat that, I'd be happy, but obviously Operation Break Sub 25K is still intact. Episode 2.0. Let's go. Getting the cool down run in. Didn't race as much as I thought I was going to this year. A lot of things happened. But 4 months of 4 months left of 2025, 4 races. First one being this weekend, 34th birthday. Let's put it up a good showing, huh? All right, we're back, race week. It's Thursday, September 4th. We're getting a little recovery slash fartlek style run in. Let's aim for 4 or 5 miles. Getting a little dark out, but that turned into a 4-mile tempo, 8-minute pace. All right, y'all, last shakeout run, Friday, September 5th. Canal Diggers tomorrow. Whew. Let's get it, baby.
Hi, everybody. This is Steve from Sneakerama, and we are getting ready for the greatest weekend in Worcester. And why is it the greatest weekend? Because it's the Canal Diggers Road Race this weekend. It's on Saturday, and Tammy Bailey is here, the race director, to tell us all about it.
So we are ready for Saturday. We have our 5K. We have our Dock 10.
All right, y'all. Back with another race vlog. Let's talk about race day. So, Canal Diggers in Worcester, one of the biggest 5Ks in Worcester. Just the atmosphere, the band, the beer, the food. It just makes the whole race that much better. So let's start off with the morning of the race. So I woke up the morning of the race. Luckily, the race is less than 10-15 minutes from my house. So I was able to wait a long time before I drove down there. So about an hour and a half before the race started, I went for about a mile jog around my neighborhood to kind of see where I was at.
Warm up before the race. I'm gonna be honest, this warm up did not start good. Good. About an hour till race time, so there you go.
And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't feel good. My legs felt very sluggish. The bagel and cream cheese that I ate for breakfast was not sitting well in my stomach. So instantly, before I even left for my race, my confidence was immediately put down. Now, when we get to the race, I don't know if it was because I had my family there and my friends were there, and I was nervous about not breaking sub 20 because I wasn't feeling good to start the race. So half hour before the race started, I jumped in the porta potty line thinking I might have to go to the bathroom, and what ended up happening is I just puked in the I puked it. But honestly, I think it was nerves. I puked in the porta potty right before the race, and I instantly felt better. Then I got into the starting corral.
Out on the road so we can get this road race started right at 10:30. There's a lot of
I'm standing next to my buddy Joe, and I'm telling him like, man, I oddly like don't feel confident today. Like I just don't. I don't know what it is. I didn't feel confident, but I was ready to like lay it all out there. And he luckily reminded me of how much I training, how much miles I've been putting in, how much speed work I've been putting in. Like I was ready for that day. So the race starts, right? Not feeling good, race starts. I instantly like clicked my watch and then somehow accidentally stopped it, and then didn't realize my watch was stopped about 6 or 7 seconds into the race. So instantly my watch was all messed up. The overall time and the overall distance was messed up. So now I was basically just going off pure knowledge. Luckily, I run these streets in Worcester a lot because I live in Worcester. And luckily, I ran this race before as well. So I had kind of a game plan of how I was going to hold myself, what pace I was going to run at, and when I was going to let it all out. The only thing...
Yeah, Gay! Yeah, oh! Let's go! Wanna go run with him?
In order to break a sub 20 5K, you need to run 6 minutes, 26 seconds per mile. And with my watch all messed up, I was going to do the best I can. So these mile splits I have is the best that I can come up with based off the data that I was left with. So mile 1's pretty fast, right? You can get pretty quick out mile 1, slightly downhill. Based off last year, I knew to hold back. I knew not to unleash mile 1. So I stayed steady, settled in. A 6:24 mile 1. Now, like I said, I messed up my watch, so I don't know if that's exactly the first full mile or where I started it, like 6-7 seconds into the race already. But a 6:24 mile 1, which means I had a 2-second buffer from what I was supposed to be on pace for to break sub 20. Mile 2, 6:34. So definitely a lot slower, right? Used up that 2-second buffer that I had. And it was 8 seconds off of the pace that I'm supposed to be running to break sub 20. But that's okay, because I knew as long as I held on and unleashed at the end, I could break it. I wasn't going to panic. And I think that's where the experience and the discipline paid off in this race. So after mile 2, I'm about probably 2.4, 2.5 miles into the 3.1 mile race. And I'd have to say that's when a decision was made. I made a decision right then and there that even though this hurts and even though this is going to suck, I'm going to stick it out, power through it, and I'm going to go for the sub 20. And I had to make a move at that moment with 0.6 left of a miles left. So my final mile was 6 minutes 17 seconds, which breaks out my 3 miles to 19 minutes 15 seconds total, and my race time was 19 minutes 28 seconds. So with the 6 or 7 second buffer at the beginning of the race, and with that 13 seconds at the end between my 3 miles and what I ran overall, that means I ran the last 0.1, which is like 160 meters, in probably like 20 seconds, probably a little less. So with that being said, yes, 1928, I finally broke a sub 25K.
Let's go! Finish strong! Let's go! Let's go, Benson!
It was so hard and took everything I had and took all the discipline I had to stay in the moment, run very disciplined. And what I mean by running discipline mile 2. Like I could have ripped mile 2, but I would have had nothing left for mile 3. So holding off until mile 3, and then getting halfway into mile 3 and having to make a decision that I'm going to stick this out, I'm going to gut it out, and I'm going for the sub-20 time. So yeah, 19:28 at 6:15 pace. That's the fastest I've ever ran. PR by more than 40 seconds. My PR before this was 20 minutes, 13 seconds. My PR on this course, which was when I ran this race last year, was 20 minutes, 38 seconds. So to go 19:28, I ran over a minute and 10 seconds faster than last year and 40 seconds faster than I've ever ran before.
Annabelle, there you go.